Okay, so welcome everybody. I was not expecting to get it. I was just going around and looting like container boxes, warehouses and stuff like that. Did a tier 0 POI. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find it at all. So that was interesting to find. Um yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Um so heavy chicken. Those in there. There. Found these off of I faced a horde. Just came off of out of one of the loot bags. Wasn't expecting this thing to show up. Didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently we can get some refund points for things. So that's interesting to know. Um are those in there? In here. The ammo goes here for selling. Found a one of the tier 0 POIs, a warehouse thing I did was had a bow power box and it had a stun baton in it. I'm not going to use it. It also only gives you 34 when you sell it. So, wasn't expecting to find that, but we did. So, we do have the repair kit. Um if you don't remember, this is what we're doing. This little thing right here. So we need a repair kit, we need the wheel, we need 2 bearings, 4 pipes, 30 scrap iron, 2 oil, and 2 duct tape. And we can get us a bicycle, and I think we have all this stuff. I think we have all this stuff. So here's the bicycle tire. I need 2 ball bearings. That's the one thing I don't know if I have. Okay, I have 3. So 2 of those. 4 pipes. I have plenty of pipes as far as I remember. 4 pipes. 30 scrap iron. Two oil. And 2 duct tape. And we can get us a bicycle as soon as it's daytime. Oh man. Also, out of one of those a loot bag drop out of a horde, I found another antibiotic from a nurse. There was like 3 nurses in that pile. 2 of them dropped deals, but only one of them dropped an antibiotic. It's not enough to cure me. I got up to 25%, over 25%, so it's not enough to cure me, but it's going to get it down to almost nothing anyway. I made the maintenance station, which I can now just repair scrap stuff pretty easily with just scrap iron. I repaired the shotgun. I can't repair the gun because it's insufficient tool station level. I can repair my stone tools. I've also upgraded them at least to the F tier. With going up to E requires basic research, and I didn't want to do that. And also, just in case um, it decided to increase the cost, add another material that you need to repair. I didn't want to do that. Can't repair wrenches, too low. I think you have to have um, the next level, which allow you to use iron plating, which is what you need to repair that. I've looked all over this whole thing here. Um, I have no idea where the bicycle maintenance pack deal is. I can't find it in here to make it to use it, because that's how it was used before. Is you would make the bicycle thing, and it would allow you to do it. So yeah, I don't know where I go to make this bicycle maintenance deal. Do we just get this now for free and we don't have to make it? I don't know. I've looked, I've typed in bicycle, nothing in there. I've typed in maintenance, nothing in there. So I think it's just something you get for free now. When you unlock that research, you don't actually have to make the packet and read it. You had to do that before. So yeah, that's the only thing I could see it happening. Yeah. So I will be back as soon as it's daytime and we'll go and get the bicycle, which yeah, I was surprised we were able to get um it was just off in that shelf. I went through there looking for a pass and gas box, hoping it would be in there. There wasn't any in there, and then I just started leaving, and then a horde showed up, so I had to deal with the horde. And then it started turning nighttime, so I just started going back through there, opened up that shelf, and there they were, two repair kits just sitting in there. So don't forget to check your shelving units, I guess you could say. So I will see y'all in just a minute. All right, let's go get us a bicycle. I think yeah, not I'm thinking of something. I don't think I don't think Horns Open Doors was a part of Undead Legacy when we played it. I think the first overhaul that did that was Rebirth, actually. That had that off in it. I think it was Rebirth, actually. So I don't think, unless Subquake added it, I don't think we're gonna have Horns Open Doors. Um, damn. It's gone. Where is it? Hmm. Let me check something real quick. Did I consume it? Okay, okay. Well, give me just a minute and I'll be right back. I got to go back and I got to make a hammer. I forgot I didn't. I consumed. I was wondering where my hammer went. I consumed it when I made the maintenance station. So I got to go back and make another one. Okay, be back in just a second. All right. So I have my hammer, but we may not needed it. It looks like it might need a wrench. Now, I don't know if it's going to consume a wrench or not. So I bought my busted up wrench. If it consumes it, maybe it'll consume that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember it consuming the tool before. Okay. So if we go to here and click repair, wrench or ratchet or impact driver. Okay, it doesn't say it require, and you do get the maintenance when you unlock it. Okay. Okay. Repair. Make sure you're safe. Yeah. Boom. One dash bicycle. So we can open it up. We can put things in it. 0 of 400 cargo. Lock. We can take it. We can drive it. We can honk its horn. Speed of 8. 1500. Moderate noise. 90 defense. 1 seat. And you can repair it. You can spray it. You have stuff. So if we take it, can we? Okay, we can pick up our bicycle. It is 20 pounds. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And we can be up to 400 pounds on this. So it gave us a little bit. It gave us like about a little bit less than 300 extra. Huh. Uh, okay. I guess the 8 is always going to be in kilometers because we go 19 miles per hour. So, okay. That's fine. But yeah, there's no extra storage. It just gives you a weight capacity on the bicycle. I don't know if the mini bike is the same. I know I know when you get into like the cars, they give you storage slots on them because it's a car. Can't remember about the motorcycle. I think we skipped the motorcycle because I just couldn't find one to repair at one point. Okay. So we don't have, yeah, that's not possible. Didn't think so. I was just testing to see if we could, but so we have to, so we have to like open it ourselves. Do you have to be careful not to like run into the storage because it is cardboard boxes, which doesn't have the best. Okay. All right. So good, 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 good. We got all that stuff done. That's just lets us build the bicycle and then the parts. You know what? I'm just going to cheat one in. I want to see what the difference is with the mountain bike since we have ours. Sure, I don't care if it's got that on it. So let's see. What is this? Half or oh, the mountain bike comes with storage. Oh. Okay, this is basically an upgrade. Oh, okay. It still gives you the 400 weight, but it actually has storage in it. Ah, okay. That's a thing. Does it weigh? It weighs the exact same. So, cool. Okay, so it's a better bicycle, basically, if you go the mountain bike. The thing of it is, though, is you have to unlock the dash bicycle to make the mountain bike. And you also need to unlock the wheel. Question, is that a mod? Or is that something to... No, it says for making the dash bicycle. So it's not, it's like the pedals and seat and stuff. So it's not actually a mod that goes on there to do things. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, we have our bicycle. Now I have to, well, for now we are going to continue on, but I have a question of if I want to continue or if I want to do a reset or not. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and go out this way. And we're going to go look for a big boulder to take apart to make the kiln. So we need those things, that thing right there, that big giant boulder. If I remember correctly, that's what we need. I don't think we need to dig underground to get the big rocks. I think we can get them from just this. Yeah, we get large stones from these. This is what we need. These used to be in the base vanilla game. But when Fun Pips did their 1.0 update, they removed these. Have no idea why. Maybe they just thought you got too much stone or something from them. I don't know. But this is what you did back then to get stone. Unless you were digging out a mine or something. And then in Undead Legacy, this is what you come and look for to get early large stones. You just take one of these down and you have plenty of large stones. And then you can crush the large stones down to regular stones if you need to. Make stone powder as well in the mortar and pestle. Don't have to worry about screamers or anything. I turn screamers off. At least heat generated screamers, because that's what it said. It only turns off the heat generated ones. Yeah, let's do another one. And then we get 100. That should be enough for a little bit. Yeah. All right. If we wanted to, we can move on to the burnt forest. Go see Trader Jen. All right. So we can make our charcoal kiln now. Did have enough leather. You do need, well, animal hide. You do need to kill animals to get those. I did get like a deer one night. I don't know if I showed it or not. I might have. It like ran over to the it ran over to um Motel 7 and got trapped in one of those rooms for a few minutes. So I was able to get over there and get it with the shotgun. Okay, so put that here. Okay, so we need to get some stuff to burn, so we're just going to use the coal. Wants the bellows, wants the stuff. And wants a mold. So we can make charcoal from firewood. Clay bricks from clay. Need a brick mold. A brick mold we need to learn. Toolsmith. We need 100 iron ingots. Okay. So we don't really need this right this second then. Because we need to get these done here. So we need Norbert's Artisan into thermal processing. We need more basic research and we just need more stone and we can just scrap big stone to it and we can get big stone easier. Okay. Let's get the artisan table. If I'm not mistaken, the artisan table is building blocks. Yeah, is the station to get the building blocks easier than the carpentry deal. So real quick, I'm just gonna put this here. Oh, yeah, oh yeah, okay, it does this and then the other things, and we can get small stone from it. Okay, if I want wood, I have to do the other thing. Okay. And we make the furnace in here. We make these in here. Okay. So, if I want to upgrade this, I need a bunch of stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We could do this before. I just don't know if we can do it now or not. So, what we did before, we had... I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Brr. So what was this thing called? Oh, that's a support. Stay 10. 400 meters, so a little bit closer. So we could probably go get that one. So what was these things called? I done forgot. It was like a shelf that was supported underneath. We've used them a lot. We used them in Undead Legacy, and we also used them in what do you call it? Um, the War of the Walkers mod. I just don't remember the name of them. I know them when I see them, but I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm gonna pause while I look for this thing. Here they are. It's these things here. Hmm. Really? Can't get it that low, huh? It might be enough. I'm not sure. No, it's not tall. It's too tall. It's too tall with it like that, so... I do want to try it, though, to see if it still works. So if we do that... That still works. Cool. Okay. So that still works. It's just we can't really do it without the building being one taller in this one. That's what I liked about when we were in the old Undead Legacy. So what I did that for a little bit in the old Undead Legacy, but eventually I put all crafting stations down, and then the up above it was the resource stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that again. It's just yeah, it's just gonna take me a little bit, I think, to move things around. So we should be able to like copy, shape, and rotation, no problem. Like that. Let me see. Do we have like just these cardboard boxes? Yeah, we can do that. Like that. And then I can upgrade the tables. I need to have the planks on me. Why? I don't know, but okay. And that one, I just have to take up the exit sign, and I can place that there. Okay. So with that like that, I can just like move everything over. Let me get these chickens out of me so I can at least move. There we go. This one, I think we're just going to do this. Move that there. Right now, I need to be able to move, so I have to just put this all over here real quick. Okay, so I can move the box here. Oh, here they come. Advanced research from Tech Planet. Okay, I see that. Oh, there's another one I missed. Unfortunate. No nurses on that one. Okay. Um, so that's pretty much all I need to do right now to move things around. We have like medical supplies still right here, but we can move that somewhere else if we need to. And that's just, this can be moved anywhere. That's just holding storage in case I need it. Alright, I need to get those broadcasting. Any others that I missed? I think everything else is broadcasting now. Yeah. Alright. Make some food to eat. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here. I mean, I guess we can go and see Trader Jen, see what all she has. We do have the bicycle and stuff now. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat some sham to fill up, and we'll use the meat we have as backup. I mean, I do have vitamins, so I could eat these if I wanted to. Let's repair everything that we can before we go. 1.3 kilometers that way for us. So we take the road, we go to here, go to the where Trader Rex Road is, and go on then. Onto that. It's nighttime, but I think we'll be okay. Actually, no, we won't. We don't have a mod that allows us to get into the traders overnight, so I guess I'm just gonna wait here until daytime, and then we'll go. Okay. So give me just a minute. I'm just gonna let things happen. I'm going to probably go gather some resources, some rocks, some what do you call it? Trees and stuff like that, and grab all that stuff. And then when it turns nighttime, I'll wait and we'll be back. All right. So I decided to go ahead and go get the crates. Yeah, that one's in a tree. I don't know what's going to happen here. If we break this tree, is it going to release it, or are we just going to... And it survived. Okay. Nice. So, from the other crate, the day 10 crate, I got... Actually, where the hell are they? I don't know where... I don't even know where they are. Um... Yeah, they didn't even... I don't know what hell happened to it. Hold on just a second. I'm looking through... Okay. So that's an interesting thing. That was a bug. That sucks. That kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. So I didn't get everything when I looted the crates. So the first crate I opened up had 2 beakers and like 400 large stones. Like 400 of this. And it's not in my inventory. And then we just looted that crate there and it had another 2 beakers in it. We only have 2 beakers. We're supposed to have 4. So the crates are bugged and they don't always give you what you got. That's would not with R key. I use the R key to loot all. Apparently that doesn't work. So be careful of that. I was actually surprised I was able to move after opening that deal, and apparently that's why. We just didn't grab 400 large stone, apparently. Even though I did do that. That that was a cop out, man. I just brought y'all back because I saw the one in a tree and I figured You know what? Let's try and see what happens if we cut down the tree. I wanted it to be on recording. But yeah, I didn't record when I opened the one that was from the Day 10 Horde. That was the 400 stone, a large stone, and the 2 beakers. Because I didn't think I needed to. But yeah, don't do that because that breaks something. I don't have the stones. I don't have the beakers from it. And also, it's gone. As you can see, it's no longer on the map. So I can't go back to it. I removed my marker from it. But don't use the auto key to take all key on crate supply crates because it doesn't work. I'm just glad I got the food. That was nice to get. That's actually will be in fact, I'm gonna move that over there and I'm just going to lock that. We can take that with us as food as well as our grilled. So I'm gonna continue on getting some stuff and we'll be back. So I wanted to show y'all something. I've been testing like mods that can be used on the Dash bicycle, and these are the only two I found. So the vehicle cargo extension will, at this level, add 85, but it does work. It will add vehicle cargo. And then the off-road light here does work. It gives you this light. So it's really nice. I'm not going to keep it, of course. I am going to keep my pink dye that I cheated in because I wanted pink dye for my bicycle. The vehicle mod expansion thing, where is that? It's in here somewhere. This one, the vehicle storage mod does not work on the bicycle, at least. I don't know if it'll work on a other vehicle. Supercharger, of course, doesn't work. Vehicle fuel saver, of course, doesn't work. A common deal is 17.9. But yeah, so it's just the light, off-road light, and the storage deal, which is this one, the vehicle cargo extension. Those are the two that work. So figured I'd just show that since that seems to have worked. That. So yeah, I just wanted to show those. I was wanting a dye, and I decided to start testing out the vehicle mods to see what happened. And those are the only ones I found that work with at least the Dash bicycle. I'm not sure if anything different would work for the mountain bike. I don't think so. Maybe the vehicle storage mod would work and add slot numbers, but I don't know. So all right. Had me a little bit of lunch there as well while we were waiting. All right. So go around over here. We have water, we have food, we have food. I have turned off biome progression, so we don't have to worry about that. We do have to worry about if a storm hits while we're over there. We'll just have to go into a POI and wait that out. Also, main road, that's where you want to be if you're looking for vehicles to repair for yourself and use. If I remember correctly, that's either a tier 3 or tier 4 PO5 Greg's. There's also Fates as well, Fates Motel. We're just going to follow the road. Hopefully it leads us there. Okay, well, here it is, the burnt biome. There's also a ranger station here. We could stay there if we wanted to, but uh wait, what? Why do we have the thing? Wait, why do we have that? Oh, do we lose health? I don't understand why we have that. I have biome progression off. Okay, give me just a minute. I'm going to I'm going to just cheat my way back to my place and pick up the deal and come back because that shouldn't be a thing. I'm just gonna fly over there. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Turning on God mode got rid of my infection. I'm not gonna worry about it, but I went and got back and got my mask. The reason why I did God mode is because you can hit Shift Q. I think you have to be in God mode for that. I'm not sure. That lets you do a short range teleport. That's how I got over there quickly and got back. So yeah, this is. I don't know why this is a thing. If you have biome progression off, you shouldn't need a gas mask at all, I feel. That's just a little weird to me. An interesting idea is do you need it when you're in a building? We can test that by doing it at gens. See, the last time we played Undead Legacy, burnt forest was not possible to spawn. at all. You couldn't get burnt forest unless you made it yourself in the map. So we only had forest, desert, snow, and wasteland at that time during Alpha 20. They had taken away uh, burnt forest because they were working on changing it. Uh, I don't think we got burnt forest back until like 1.0 release. Okay, so out here in the parking lot, it doesn't do it. It does it. Let us go inside. So
Yes?
even inside gens,
Well, you're here early. What can I do for you?
even inside gen, it affects us. And to recharge it, you need a carbon gas filter.
Well, that was fast. Nice job.
Sure. And we'll
Sorry
take
for
those
my
as
foul
well.
mood. My coffee maker's on the fritz again.
Also, I forgot to turn that off.
I'm sure I have something you'll need.
She has gas. She has chicken. She has barbed wire. She has clay bricks. She's got building stuff. She's got bacon and eggs, which is like still what it is before. She's got food more than freaking Wreck does. Tobacco. Okay.
Not one thing?
So,
Well, there's always
what is
next time.
this? Polluted air and suffering from stage 1 lung damage. Further exposure will make infection worse. If you're not expose yourself to polluted air, disease has a following a 10% faster water drain, melee damage, stamina recovery, and max stamina. Interesting.
Good morning, Survive. Need some relief? Trader Jen's got what you need.
Most commonly consumed via smoking, cigarettes, cigars, and pipes. So you can make cigarettes, cigars, and pipes? I mean, you can make cigars, of course, but you couldn't actually smoke them before. Scholar backpack, plus 12. For 4,000. Nerdy glasses, plus 2 intellect. Oh, and one thing I
Don't
did
let
get,
a zombie dog bite you in the ass on your way out.
I
If he does, we'll
forgot, one
take care
thing
of
I
it for you.
did get is I got a belt out of a drop as well, off of somebody, out of a loot bag off of the horde, plus 1.5 backpack space, and all item weight in belt is minus 10%, so that's kind of cool. Okay, it's just those guys. Okay, I'm not worried about those guys. I'm wondering if there's I'm wondering if there's like scorpions out here. Because before you couldn't find scorpions until you got to you couldn't find scorpions till you got to the desert. So even she has murky water in her toilets. So you actually can't come to the biome deal without a gas mask, incidentally. And also, I'm going to have to leave pretty soon. I can't even stay because I don't have any filters.
How's it going?
I guess I should check with this guy and see what he's got.
Would you like to trade?
He's got a respirator. Filters don't last that long. Ranger's ring. Dex mod. A scrap katana for 2,000. So I could get a weapon upgrade. That's 33 damage. Actually, this is more right now because of my upgrading it.
Take your time.
So he's got a deal, but he doesn't have yeah. Okay, he doesn't block the way to the books, which is nice. You can't access his stuff there. We can search the military goods.
Yes?
And we can, like,
Right.
sell his things back to him. What's that?
Sure.
A better crit injury recoverer. And there was no books in this one this time. That sucks. So basically, I think they should add that, you know. Well, they need to either make it where you don't get this long stuff without biome progression off. Because what the hell do you need biome progression for now if Subquake has its own thing on? It's just extra step to his own thing. Yeah, I was looking to see maybe, but it wouldn't matter anyway if she had a desktop PC. Yeah, we're already down to 64%. Okay, honey is a good find, at least. Scrap those. Delete those. Military crate has a cooling mesh for us. Yeah, there is. There is scorpions. It's a blood scorpion. I can't, I can't time it well. He's not going to get in, but he might get in if he jumps on top of the other guys. That might be a thing that happens. So we do be aware of that. But there is scorpions in here. Okay. And I think we looted everything. Yeah. Oh, we got to get her stuff over here, though. Yeah, that's not going to allow us to harvest that. If we get poisoned, we're just going to die. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't have a poison remove thing. How heavy are we? 143? Okay, as long as we're not 400, we should be fine. The problem is getting out, and closing the deal before the scorpion comes and gets us. Because we have to get over here, get on the bike, which I should have turned around first. Close that and get back on the bike. And go back this way. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's fine. It's fine if you want to have this, sure. But seriously, if you have biome progression off, you shouldn't have the lung disease on either. If you want it on anyway, also we're going the correct direction actually. I thought we weren't. I didn't know there was a motorcycle back there. That's why I was kind of wondering. If you want to have it on anyway, sure, but you're going to have to make, for people like me, you're going to have to make the gas mask like a lot more available. Like seriously, common loot for the filters. You're just going to have to do that. In fact, what are the filters look like? Crafted in the workbench, made out of coal. I understand making it out of the coal. You got to get to the workbench tier. Wow. He seriously locks your progression with this then. That's an interesting thought. And when we get back to base, I want to go and do something. I'm going to teleport over to the desert. I'm just going to teleport to Bob, and we're going to see if we need a mask there. Okay, so the mask disappeared. 273. I'm going to just leave this on to see if it damages itself out of the area. Since it disappeared down at the bottom left, it shouldn't use its durability. So that's good. But still, seriously, see, that's why I turned off biome progressions, because I just wanted to go to the next biome. But he had to add a whole new thing to this. Does doing the biome progression protect you from that? Is it on me to leave the biome progression on so I can do the biome progression deal and get its piece, and then I don't have to worry about the lung thing anymore? Is that what I need to do? If so, I just need to test that in a new save. I think I will. I'll just give me the items I need to make it. And then I'll test that by, after making it, if I can get over, go to the burnt forest and just check. Because that was, yeah, that was a little bit, that's so not good. I don't like that at all. It's one of those things, removing your players' options. If you're going to add something like that and it's tied into the biome progression system, if finishing off the burnt forest removes that, I don't think it's going to, but if it does remove that, then you need to remove the option to turn off biome progression. Because that's why I turned it off. I didn't want to deal with something like that. It's I don't mind it if I'm expecting it, but it's tedious as hell. That's kind of why I turned it off. So, yeah. I'm going to have to test that. Got a lot of loot, of course, but that doesn't really mean anything with not being able to go back. Well, I would have been able to... Hmm. It doesn't say in here. Usually that stuff says. Usually that says, so I'm not sure. Like, am I losing materials or something? Or what? Because there's some funky shit going on right now. Okay, let's go test the desert real quick. I'm pretty much done with the save. I just want to test things now. So this UI teleporter trader Bob. So it's not Trader Bob. It's not that. We're hot, of course, but it's not.
Afternoon. Are you in need of parts, tools, or a new vehicle? Good afternoon. Let's get you sorted.
Iron skill ring, physical armor. Cool. Okay. So yeah. So it's
You
the
must have
burnt
short
forest.
arms and deep pockets.
It's the burnt forest. Okay. What if we go to Q? We can still do that.
It's always good to be packing ordnance. Have we met? I don't see that good since. Have we met? Well, it's always good.
Okay, so the trader deal
ordnance
carries over to trader level. Hunting knife. Ringo perception. +7 perception? Wow. Okay. There's farmer stuff.
We sell jogging shoes.
All right.
You're gonna
What about,
need a pair if you don't buy any
let's go to Joel.
guns.
What's going to happen? I'm pretty sure it's going to be another deal of needing a gas mask, right? Yes, needing a gas mask. Probably a lot worse.
You don't look so
Ethan.
good.
I think I'm fine.
Want to trade?
You have a gas mask on you. Okay.
Really?
Yes, really. So yeah, you do need one here, and it goes down a lot faster.
Good afternoon. We've got armor deals all. Step right up and witness the finest armor money can buy. I'll see you
Okay.
again soon. Probably as a zombie since you didn't buy any armor.
Okay. So it's both here and the burnt forest only. Okay. Okay. Let's go test. Let's go test. We're going to test the same map. No problem. Where is... Okay, he does give us 72. Okay, that's nice to know. Biome progression. We're going to turn that on. And we're just going to start here. And I'm just going to give myself the stuff I need to complete that. I want to see what it looks like. Does he lock it off behind stuff? What table do you need to make it? Do you need to research it? Is an interesting question. If I'm not mistaken, the burnt forest one is called the black lung serum. Is it going to be random, or is it going to be the exact same place I spawned before? It's random, because we weren't here at this place before. Okay. Take all this, and I'll take this and this. And yeah, it seems to be the thing is random. What kit you start with. Okay. So, lung. Black. Okay. Biomes. I'm guessing I have to do this whole line first. Okay, give me just a second. I'll do. In fact, we're just going to cheat this in. We're going to give us some branches. And we're going to give us some stone. Stone axe, stone pickaxe. Wood, resin, and scrap iron. Maybe log. No. I don't know if it'll break if I try and just give it to myself. So we're going to just do it like this. Okay. I think we're good. Let me get some antibiotics. And some bandage. Okay, I think we're good. Wait, let me go ahead and get a headlight as well, just in case. Um, I think that's all I need for this. Okay. Um, I have guns, I have ammo, I have armor. I have things. I have medical, all that stuff. I have a knife. I guess I could get some repair kits for things. Let's see. This needs a advanced repair kit. So get 10 of those. Repair that real quick. I think we're good here. Okay. Let's see. Where is the burnt forest at? I guess we should just go to Trader Jen. That'll be the easiest thing to do. Is just to go to Jen. We have God mode, so we're not going to get the lung stuff. Okay, so we need to get shelter, which means we just need to go inside someplace, right? Does it need to be specifically something? We may need to be like, we may need to be out of God mode for it. I'm trying to see if like a POI that's pretty easy, just in case. That's not one. Oh, here we go. This will work. Actually, no, not that one. Not that one. What do we need? Where is... There's O'Reilly's. Barrel Buffet. Poppin' pills. Urgent care is not good. Oh, here we go. Bowes Market. That'll be fine. That's an okay one to be in. This is an interesting choice. Oh. His ass is underneath the trailer. That's what's getting me. I was wondering what the hell was pushing me along. There's somebody underneath the trailer. Okay, we got the deal because of it. There. Need to get a gas mask if I'm to do this. I'm thinking I need to clear this place out. And then, like, either put down a land claim block or something. Is what I think I need to do. Or a sleeping bag. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, he really didn't want them breaking out of these cabinets for some reason. Mind? Hmm. So let's try just placing down the about a land claim block. Nope. I'm not sure what it counts. Yeah, there's I am not sure what to say. Why that's not ticking off. I'm wondering if it's like broken or something. They really love like coming up through the floor on this thing and just popping in to inside. Yeah, I'm not totally sure why this is not ticking off. Because we're inside, we have a land claim block down. We cleared the area. There's no other zombies for this POI. So I'm not sure why it's not ticking off. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's just not working for some reason. Got the burnt horse zombies completed. Do that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not taking off. The bedroll ain't even doing anything either. Ah. Huh. Okay. So I did that, but it still didn't tick off the biome shelter. Pick it up, remove, hide bounds. Yeah, I'm not sure. Now on that. So yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't think we're supposed to take a shelter from a storm, but we could need to. I need to go find some mushrooms, so let me do that real quick. So two. Why is there a zombie bear in the burnt forest? What the freak? Three. There's a bunny rabbit too. Oh, don't want to be over there. 4, 5. Okay, mushroom is complete. Next thing is to craft the black lung serum. Okay, so we still have to craft one. That doesn't work. But we can take one. Okay. But how do you craft one is what I want to know. I think we need a research station. Let's get to tier 3. Maybe we need a chemical bench, chemistry bench is what we need. I'm trying to push it down, but it's just being a pain. Chemistry. Darius dies. Maybe he turned it off or something and he can't do nothing with it. But why the hell would he leave an option for it? I don't know. I have no idea where it would be in here either. Not part of the Mass series. Yeah, I don't see anything there. I can't even look it up, you know, in the tab deal. It usually, even if it's unlearned like these are, you can see them, but I can't even see it. So I'm wondering if you're not supposed to do that. If you're not supposed to have like the black lung serum and stuff. Because in the thing, we look up the I'm just gonna grab 10,000 of each. If we look in the thing, see it's got this lock icon on it. I'm wondering if we're even supposed to be able to get this and use it. I don't think we are. So I don't think we can do the line. Where's the unlock for the chemistry bench at? No voice chemist. Here under survival aid. Okay, so there. So I need all this stuff to do it. But let's just get a chem bench. Tier 3. And see if that shows anything. No, it doesn't. So I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to make it, which means you're not supposed to play with that setting on then. Because it would be off in here if it was here. So you're not supposed to play with it on then. Is what I'm thinking here now. So, okay. So you're not supposed to play with biome progression on, and because you can't do the quest anyway, because you can't craft a black lung serum. So we like search up serum. We have water condenser. Yeah, it's not in here. Scorcher stew. Yeah, we can't make, it's not here. So yeah, without being able to make those, you're not supposed to make, you're not supposed to be, you're not supposed to have biome progression on. You can't do it. It doesn't allow you to. Can we even get the smoke gear? I mean, we can. It's got that icon on it. If we wear it, it takes the place of the headlight. If we remove the warden mask, it doesn't do anything anyway. Okay. So yeah, you're not supposed to play with biome progression on. Okay. I want to look at something real quick. Let's go back to this one. I just want to see, where do you unlock the carbon filters for your gas mask at? And what part of the research do you do that? Should have probably done it in the cheaty world I just made.
Good afternoon. We've got armor deals all day long.
Okay, where is like Recton them at? Over here. Okay, so go northwest. Yeah, northwest. That way. There it is. Whoops. Went into the ground. Okay. So let's see. Carbon. Let's just look up carbon. And if we do that, we should be able to click this basic gas mask up at the top. Okay, and that unlocks that. Okay. I understand this one. Okay, so it's not that bad. So there's two things you have to do though. You have to get the workbench and you have to get the basic powders to get the coal powder. And you have to get blacksmith. To unlock the workbench. So if we go out, we go to workstation, look for workbench, click no voice engineer. So we have to do toolsmith and get this up. So we have to get that. And then we can get no voice engineer, which gives us the workbench. which you need the blacksmith deal for because you can't just use ingots. You have to use the iron plating, which you have to get from smelting it in the blacksmith furnace. It also is going to consume a hammer and a wrench. This doesn't consume those. Okay. So you also have to get the, you're going to need the brick mold to ingot mold. You're going to need the plate mold to make the iron plates to get the workbench. I mean, you can just get the plating out in the world. That's not a problem. What is the requirement? Can I see, like, the requirement to craft it without unlocking it? No. It doesn't let us. Iron, scrap iron, coal powder, paper, plastics, cloth, duct tape. So you're also going to unlock duct tape as well. It takes 20 seconds. They have to be crafted in the workbench. Okay. See, this is funny. I remember this now. With the way this is going, I remember this now. So back in Alpha 20 for Undead Legacy, we didn't have I said this before, we didn't have burnt forest. And Subquake's plan was actually you could either go to the burnt forest or you could go to the wasteland as in-game deals. So he considered the burnt forest either on the same level or just a little bit below the wasteland. So I think his progression is forest to desert to snow and then burnt forest or wasteland. But you do see the reason why I think that is because how you unlock the carbon gas filter. So while you can unlock the carbon gas filter early, you can't make it until you get the workbench, which requires all this other stuff to be made. You have to have the furnace. So let me see. You have to have this. 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 So just to unlock the workbench, you need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 techs before you can unlock the workbench. And then you have to unlock the gas mask. So 10 techs to make them. But you need to go through all this other stuff to get those. So basically you don't go to need to get some air. You don't go to burnt forest next. You go to desert. I remember that being a thing. Back then in Alpha 20. That was Subquake's plan for Alpha 20, actually, before they took away the burnt forest biome. When they took that away, that kind of threw off his whole plan. That was his plan. You were desert, snow, and then burnt forest wasteland, or wasteland burnt forest. I'm not sure which. And I should have thought of this when I saw that blood scorpion, because I remember those being like, those were actually off in like the snow or something. It's not until you saw those. And then you have the rad ones. Let me see something real quick. Do I have DM mode on? Okay, I do. What was the deal for AI off? I think it was that. Let me check real quick. Edit mode, maybe? No. No. Okay, it was multiply. Okay, let me push that again just in case. So it's this one that has AI has been stopped. And then which one is it for spawned? It was F6, right? Nope, that's the controller. Controls. God mode, fly mode, push to talk, chat, edit mode. In here somewhere is the spawn menu. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I want to say it's F6. Entity spawner, yeah, F6. Okay, so F6. We look at scorpions. So we have this one. So this is the blood one that we saw in there. And then we have, I wanted to look at me. We have the frostbite one, which is from there, from the snow. We have the scorpion radiated, which is from the wasteland. We have the radiated boss wasteland. And then we have the scorched one, which is from the desert, which, sorry, man. Didn't mean to put you on there. There we go. So, yeah, these are the scorpions. And I want to say the blood scorpion is not new. It was actually there before. So, yeah. So they're pretty tanky as well. Also, got to be careful of the Leviathan Scorpion. He does have, he does give off radiation. When he's alive. Radiated Scorpion does as well. It doesn't look like they give us anything new. There's the venom sacks. Spiders? Is that a thing now? No, that's just as zombie spiders. Yeah. Yeah, so that's not it. So we get the excuse me. We have the bears, bee swarms, boars, grace, chicken, chicken hostile. That's new. Oh, that might be that. No, that's new. I was fixing to say that might be from 3.1, but no, we don't have 3.1. We're in 2.6, so I don't know where the chicken hostile comes from. Coyotes, direwolves, does, insect swarm. That's going to be from the rancher guy. Mountain lion, rabbit, snake, stag, wolf, bear, boar, dog, vulture. Bob, Ellen is here. Ellen is here, but she doesn't spawn. I was wondering if Ellen was here. I was wondering why I didn't run into Ellen and Maxton. Those two were the one that were in that underground bunker before. There's also Raiden, Logan, and then Ryan. SC General, I don't know what that is. The Scorpions is Firefighter, the Firefighter Ferals, Firefighter Radiated, Arlene's, Bikers. Bowlers, Burnts, Businessman's, Ferals, Chucks, Darlene, Demolition, Fat Cops, Hawaiians, the Big Mamas, Inmate. That's a one version of the janitor. Janitor, Joe, lab lady, lumberjack, hazmats, Marlene, Mo, mutated, nurses, party girls, ranchers, screamers, skateboarders, soldiers, Steve, Tom Clark, utility worker, whites, and yos. Okay. So yeah, no new dude. Raiden is new. Yeah, no, Raiden's not new. He's the guy that was used to be at Trader Bob's. Oh, that's right. I just noticed none of Undead Legacy's trader deals are here. It's the standard spawn traders. I just thought of that. So Ellen, yep, there's Ellen. Hagen is that guy. I remember him. He was up. He's at Bob's now. He's at Jen's now. He was up at Bob's. No, he was up at Hughes before. We have Logan. He was at Bob's before, if I'm not mistaken. Wrecked, Raiden, Maxton. Yep, there's Maxton. Yep, Maxton is who I remember. And And then we have Ryan, who's there at Rex. Ethan? Oh, it's that guy from Hughes. Or Joel's. No, he's from Joel's. He's from Trader Joel. Okay. All right. Yep. That's all that. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I wonder when he's going to work on the trader compounds. He hasn't updated those yet, I guess. That's what also has been throwing me off if we don't have the trader compounds and stuff. Usually, also, you start out with Ellen and Maxton as your traders. Usually in Alpha 20, that's who you spawn next to. So that also threw me off when I didn't see Ellen or Maxton in the trader list as traders to go with. Because, yeah, that's not it. Ellen is not there. Maxton is not there. Yeah, so they're not there. If we do a... No, that's the wrong thing. Back in here. If we do trader... Yeah, it's just the regular traders. We can't even see the traders for, like, Ryan and them that we know are there. It's only those guys. Can we, like, find him? No. You can't even look at... He's not even part of the POI. So that's interesting. Well, I hope you enjoyed me for... enjoyed me. I hope you enjoyed joining me for this look at Undead Legacy. Eventually, we're going to do another playthrough of this, but I think it needs to cook a little bit more. It needs to cook a little bit more, and things like that. Yeah, there's some things that still need to be fixed, like fixing the really need to fix the bug where the open a supply crate and pushing R just like deletes the items. Need to fix that. That's pretty big. But I will see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.